everybody, welcome to Country Girl with Kathy Jarvis. And it's December the 6th, I think, Monday. And it's not a bad day. We had a good thunderstorm last night. And everything's pretty wet. So it makes perfect time to post some weeds and to expand the melon patch like I said I was going to. So I've added this section out front so I have an extra long melon patch next year. And I'm thinking that I will get another row of plastic and put over on this side of it and have my either tomatoes or corn out here. And I'm thinking that either one would be good because the corn will help shade the greenhouse a little bit during the hottest part of the year. And so that should be no problem. So I'm going to have to go to town and get more black plastic to soilerize this part so that the weeds will be all gone. And we can plant the corn. And then I'm hoping to do the same thing with this area here. It's a smaller area. And I think I'm going to put tomatoes here. I'm waiting on the FedEx guy to bring me 2 more fruit trees, which are going to go in that space over there. So today I'm going to work inside the greenhouse a little bit since I got that done outside. Let's see what we got going in here. I still got the peppers covered. Not for sure if they're going to overwinter or not. Some of them have turned quite brown, and others still have green on them. It's an experiment. Yeah, it may work, it may not. I'm not counting on it working. I will start more peppers inside when it's time to bring out here to replace these if they don't work. If they do work, so much the better. Lettuce is doing quite well. The kale's doing well. The eggplant, we thought we'd experiment with it too. Also, I think it's pretty much gone. But it was an experiment. My opinion is you can't learn unless you experiment with stuff. So what I'm going to do out here today is trim off all the yellow leaves. As you can see, I got quite a few yellow leaves on some of those plants. Going to trim those off. See about harvesting some more of the Brussels sprouts. And give everything a good water. And then I'm going to plant this bed here with some more lettuce because this lettuce will be gone and I'll be wanting more lettuce. So that's the plan for today. Alright, I've been working out here in the greenhouse and outside, and I got all the greenhouse all straightened up. All the dead leaves are taken out. I even took out one of the the Brussels sprouts that had been harvested and didn't need it anymore, so it's out. We cleaned up the beds here. I'm doing more experiments. I planted some parsnips here next to the cauliflower, and I planted some more turnips here. The carrots, I have some I need to harvest. The radishes, some are ready to harvest. Beets are starting to come up. Still don't see any bunching onions. May have to replant those. Got the celery and the garlic and the peas and the turnips over there. The broccoli and the cabbages are looking fine. Going over here, we've got our lettuces that we planted a couple weeks ago. They're doing really well. Some of them are actually ready to be eaten. The kale's ready. The spinach kind of just sitting there. Hopefully as the They'll just take off. Over here I planted more Swiss chard and some more blue curly kale. Planted more carrots underneath the cardboard. In this row I planted some more spinach, and then I planted some red lettuce, some black seeded Simpson, some rocket, and some cherry bell radishes. So we're going to see how those do. I know it's December, but it's nice and pretty warm in here. So I got an experiment. It's part of being me and part of the gardening. So I got this completely done. It's watered well. And I'll show you what I did outside today. Let's see, I think I already showed you where I expanded the melon patch. Still waiting on the fruit trees that go just on the other side of that fruit tree. I cleared up all the annuals out of the bee garden. Got that done. And I finished covering the beds that I'm going to be putting to bed for the winter right now. This is parsnips and turnips I still got to harvest. So I can't cover it up yet. This grid's had seen better days, so I'll probably be taking it apart. But I got this one covered, and that one covered. This one's covered as much as I can. This one's covered. This is asparagus patch, so it will not get covered with anything but leaves. And then out here on the blackberries, I put weed barrier down. It was a big hassle last summer keeping the weeds away from the blackberries. So we're going to try this, and then I plan on putting another row of blackberries in between of the cuttings I made. If not, I'll have to buy some. But I think I got enough cuttings. So we're going to put those down the center, so I'll have 3 rows of blackberries here. And I'll just have to keep an eye on the new canes when they come out and make sure they have room to come. Other than that, no problem. I'm going to do the same thing with the grapes, but I ran out of fabric staples, so I have to get more. But I'm only going to make those 2 foot on either side, I think, since they're small. And that way it'll still allow us to mow in between. So it's been a busy day, and I've been quite pleased with what I got done, except I did not get any cookies made. Maybe tomorrow. All right. If you found this interesting, if you learned anything, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you would, please, and share it with your friends. And hit the bell icon, that way you'll know when I'm on next. And remember, like always, dream big and follow that dream. Bye, everybody.